The 76ers are doing it to us again, and maybe you just got done work, ready for a nice holiday weekend, feet kicked up, relax, and maybe it's Thanksgiving and you're getting ready for a nice feast, or maybe you just ate on Thanksgiving and you're about to take a splendid power nap and you're like, man, I just need a little rant or a little energy before I do so. Well, I have you covered today because we are going to talk about how the 76ers are almost 20 games into the season, and I have no idea what their identity is, who they can be, what they can do, because their guys never play games. So we'll talk about it, and I'll tell you what I think the fix is, but will they do it? Who knows? We'll break it all down here on Philly Take with RB, but welcome into the show. I am thankful for you watching in on this video or you listening in on audio platforms. Make sure you follow us there and follow us on all socials. I am super thankful for this community where I can come on here and just rant at any time of the day. And I ranted last night on the live show, but I still feel like I have a lot to get off before we start this holiday weekend. And yes, the Sixers will play on Black Friday. We'll be streaming that, but I'm still mad. I'm pissed off. Listen, if you're at Thanksgiving dinner right now and maybe your uncle asks you, hey, how are the Sixers doing? I have not checked in on them in a while. Show them this picture right here. Show them this video. Show them this picture of Andre Drummond squaring up against Wendell Carter last night. The 76ers last night had the worst of it because since their 4-0 start, they are 5-8. I was very thankful for that 4-0 start, but did they do it to us again? Last night, they're getting embarrassed. They lost by 41, and Andre Drummond is trying to square up. And after the game, he said, I was trying to create a spark with the team and the fans and, get everybody riled up. Well, don't do it down 30. It just gave off bad vibes to me. And the whole team right now is giving off bad vibes. It's making me feel like we are stuck in the mud and we are right back to last year. And I hate it. I hate it because I see the potential with some of these players on the team. I saw the way that they were playing to begin the season. But I guess my question for you is, and let me know down below, are the 76ers closer to success or destruction this season? You can drop the one word, success or destruction, down below. You can give a explanation if you'd like. You can elaborate. Let me know your thoughts because we need to rant and we need to talk about this team. And by the way, we have some injury updates as well. I'm sure you'll be very pleased to hear those. But before we do that, I have to tell you about National University. They are one of the great partners of this show. They make it possible for us. And the reason I bring up National University is because over on their website, you can actually get a Master of Education degree, a specialization in sport and athletic management. You can get a healthcare degree, a nursing degree, and the 76ers need you. Remember in the offseason when they were trying to hire, a soft tissue specialist or a massage therapist or whatever it was, and the whole athletic department has been very constant for a while. They've got rid of some of the pieces, but there have been a lot of people that have been there. And with the Sixers injury situation right now, I mean, they need some help. They need some additions. They need to go sign a couple free agents. So ladies and gentlemen, check out National University. NU is perfect for you. They offer 4 and 8 week online courses, easy, quick courses that help you work towards that next degree. They are one of the largest private nonprofit universities in the U.S. with 50,000 plus students, 250,000 plus grads, over 150 degree programs, and a 50-year history of innovative learning and support models for working and non-traditional students. Last year, National University awarded $50 million in scholarships. So if you are interested in helping out the Sixers and helping better yourself, check out their online curriculums. The link is down in the description. Shout out to National University. But for real, man, let's talk about this Sixers team. Here are the latest injury updates after Andre Drummond tries to square up last night. Trendon Watford, who went down immediately, went to the locker room, has an adductor strain. He is now going to be reevaluated in 2 weeks. In addition to that, we have VJ Edgecombe and Paul George, who practiced today, but Joel Embiid did not. And he instead went through an individual strength and conditioning session. And that makes me feel like he's not going to play on Friday, which would be his 9th consecutive missed game. I mean, are we really back here again? Think about the other guys that were hurt last night. Adem Bona's still out. Kelly Oubre's out. Justin Edwards went down during the game. He came back in. Barlow landed on the back of his head. Do the Sixers just have an injury curse that is never going to go away? Because that's how it feels, man. And every year, literally 1 month into the season, you have all these guys going down. It's like, are you kidding me? Let's take a look at the NBA standings, because here's what really ticks me off. The 76ers are in the 9 seed right now. They are 9-8. And you look at the teams that are leading this conference, the Pistons, the Raptors, the Heat, teams that nobody thought would be up there at the top. All the teams that we did think would be juggernauts, right? Maybe Boston, Milwaukee. I know they're dealing with injuries and stuff, but we thought they'd be better than this, right? Milwaukee's not even in the playoff picture right now. Indiana's 2-15. My point is that there's so much opportunity. It is wide open. And the Sixers feel like they're not going to take advantage of that opportunity again. And when we look at the 76ers schedule, they have now, like I said, lost 8 out of their last 13. And by the way, they haven't even went out west yet. The Western trips are going to be brutal. You think about a team like OKC. You think about even with how the Lakers are playing right now, Denver, Houston, San Antonio. You think the Sixers can beat these teams with the guys they have on the floor right now? And just to talk about the guys on the floor for a minute, I cannot blame any of the role players, because in the first several games of the year, when I guess you weren't fully healthy, but you were at least closer, you had a bit of a closer iteration to full health than what you do now, and Joel Embiid was playing some games, these role players were maximizing what they do well. Maybe it's 1 or 2 things, and they were providing a lot of value. Now, it seems like Tyrese Maxey has all the burden on him, and these role players are being asked to do more than they are capable of, and now they're not playing as well. And guys are getting injured, and I told you early in the season that Tyrese Maxey, VJ Edgecombe would be run into the ground. Nurse has to do it because he has nobody else, and that takes me back to the organization, and I feel like people are not seeing eye to eye still, because there is absolutely no reason to have Kyle Lowry and Eric Gordon on the roster. You already are leaving an open roster spot, so that leaves one less player. Then you have Lowry and Gordon, who are too old to play, can't play, and when they do, they're not good. So you could have had 2 young athletic guards to take some of that weight off of Tyrese Maxey and VJ Edgecombe and these guys. And then you draft Janai Broome in the second round. We saw last night really why he hasn't been playing at all. I mean, no offense to him. I liked him in college, but his athleticism is nowhere near the NBA level. So you have all these guys, and the rest of the players are getting hurt. And it starts with the 2 max contracts at the top of the roster. And as much as I like Joel Embiid and I like these guys, I'm not going to sit here again and make excuses for an entire season. And if you are doing that, whether it's in the comments or to your friends or whatever, then you are becoming part of the problem. And for the people that say, oh, well, let's just wait until the playoffs. Why are you so worried about October and November? February, March, and April is where it's made. That's what people are saying to me today. Do you not understand that they're not going to make it to that point? That is the point. We saw it last year. Are you so quick to forget? You have to build an identity. You have to build consistency. And I know injuries are widespread right now throughout the NBA. I know it's really plaguing the NBA early in the season, but the Sixers seem to always have more than everybody else. And even going back to a game last night, cool, you had all these guys out. How come you didn't fight from the start to the finish? Nick Nurse pretty much blew it off last night and said, oh, well, you have a couple of those games every year. They just happen. There was no effort. There was nothing. I think guys are tired. When does Tyrese Maxey go to Nick Nurse and say, yo, man, I might need a day off. I am freaking exhausted for playing 42 minutes a game. Maxey has to be pissed at this point. Even VJ Edgecombe has to be pissed off a little bit from all the minutes he played in the first couple games. And it's just so frustrating where this team is at right now. Because again, we all sit here and we're like, man, this team on the floor fully healthy can really do something, but it is getting to the point already where I feel like we're never going to see it. And I will say this, if they do not get these guys back in the next 5 to 7 games, the season could derail again. Joel Embiid has missed 11 games. Paul George has missed 14 games. Dominic Barlow has missed 9 games. Bona and Oubre have missed 5. Watford has missed 3. Edwards and Edgecombe have missed 2. Drummond has missed one. This team is injury plagued. And when you look at this contract book and you look at Joel Embiid, who is under contract for the next 3 years, and the last year of that contract will be $67 million. Paul George under contract for the next 2 years. All things considered, the 76ers are in a lot of trouble because these contracts are going to handicap them for a while. And we've been saying it. How do you get rid of it? How do you do it? Nobody's going to take these via trade. Nobody is going to take them at all unless you're throwing in a bunch of draft capital. And the Sixers have to do everything they can to keep that Clippers pick based on how the Clippers are looking right now. Look, I think if they can get Joel and Paul on the floor consistently, they would be very good. But who's to say they can even do that? Who's to say it's going to happen? So we need to stop making excuses. And I think the fix right now is to go out, get a couple young pieces, whether it's free agents or G League, whatever, and just take some of the load off of the starters right now because they're playing way too many minutes. And until these max contracts show they can be reliable, you have to start considering them as, hey, they're not going to play. And it is very unfortunate that Nick Nurse has now had to go up there for 2 years straight and answer questions when he doesn't even have really all the information from the medical staff. Nobody's seeing eye to eye. And the 76ers are going to fall into the same black hole if they don't fix it, and they don't fix it now. They need to start making demands because this is already spiraling out of control. They are a middle-of-the-pack team in a wide-open conference, and they should be a lot better. Those are my thoughts. Give me yours down below. Appreciate everybody for being a part of this community. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, I will catch you on the next one. Peace.